My girlfriend posted, "Single until someone earns my love," while we were still together. I commented, "Best of luck." Then I updated my status to joyfully single and tagged her. Her post vanished in under a minute. I'm 27, male, and was browsing Instagram on my lunch break when I saw it. My girlfriend, Elise, 26, had shared one of those artsy quote posts with her morning latte, captioned, "Single until someone earns my love." I'm a queen who deserves the best. We'd been together 3 years, living together for 1. I stared at my phone for a good minute, then commented, "Best of luck." Within 30 seconds, I changed my relationship status to joyfully single, tagged her, and made it public. Her post disappeared in under 60 seconds. My phone erupted immediately. But here's the context. This wasn't a random post. I'd noticed odd behavior for weeks. Elise had been going out for girls' nights more frequently, flipping her phone face down when I walked by, and dropping snide remarks about how I was too settled and didn't put in effort. I put in effort, date nights, gifts, the works, but apparently, posting flirty photos for strangers' likes trumped our actual relationship. The notifications were relentless. 12 missed calls. I didn't pick up. I went back to work and finished my shift. When I got home that evening, Elise was on the couch, arms folded, looking like I'd insulted her entire family tree. "What was that stunt?" she demanded. "Which part? You announcing you're single online, or me agreeing?" "It was just a quote, Ethan. Every girl posts stuff like that. Every girl in a relationship posts they're single." "You're overreacting. It didn't mean anything." "Cool, then my response didn't either." She stood, grabbed her bag. "I'm staying at Tara's tonight. Maybe you'll see how ridiculous you're being." "Take your time." The door slammed. I ordered wings and watched a movie. Update 1. Elise has been at her friend Tara's place and the drama's dialed up to max. First, Tara, whom I've met maybe 4 times, sent me a long message about how I betrayed Elise's trust and publicly shamed her, saying, "Real men don't act petty online." I replied, "Real girlfriends don't pretend to be single on social media." Tara blocked me. Then Elise's mom, Margaret, called 7 times before I answered. The conversation, "Ethan, honey, what's happening?" Elise is heartbroken. She posted she was single. I just confirmed it. You know how girls are on social media? It's just fun. Is flirting with other guys fun too? What? She'd never. I didn't say she did, but posting you're single when you're not is basically advertising, right? Margaret went silent. You need to apologize. She's upset. She knows my address. Here's where it gets juicy. My friend Nate works at the same ad agency as Elise. He texted yesterday, "Yo, heads up. Elise has been having lunch with that new account exec Marcus every day this week. They look cozy, Marcus, the guy she said gave her off vibes when he started 2 months ago. I did some sleuthing, checked her Instagram followers. We still followed each other, though she'd deleted all our couple photos. Found Marcus's profile, scrolled back. He'd liked every post for 3 months, including her 6 a.m. gym selfies captioned, 'Morning hustle pays off.' I screenshot everything, not for revenge, just evidence. Last night, Elise texted, 'Ready to talk like grown-ups?' Me. 'Sure. Should I invite Marcus or is this just us?' She read it. No reply. Update 2. The entitlement's gone galactic. Elise showed up at our apartment, technically mine, I rented it before we met, with a crew, Tara, her sister Lauren, and her mom Margaret. They came to collect her things, but really to stage an intervention. Margaret started, "Ethan, this has gone too far." Elise made a small mistake. Posting she's single while living with her boyfriend is a small mistake? Lauren jumped in. "You're fixating on the wrong thing. She loves you. Funny way of showing it." Elise, who'd been silent, started crying, not sad tears, angry ones. "You ruined everything. Marcus won't talk to me now because of your comment. He thinks I'm trouble," I laughed. "So you admit there was something with Marcus?" No, we were just friends, but he was interested and now he thinks I'm toxic because of you. He could have been better and you sabotaged it. Better while we were together? I wasn't going to do anything. I just liked the attention. Is that so bad? Yes. Next question. Margaret tried guilt. We were planning Thanksgiving. I got a bigger ham. I'm sure Marcus likes ham. Lauren revealed the real motive. Elise needs to stay here until she finds a place. She can't keep crashing on Tara's couch. That's tough. You're throwing her out after 3 years? I'm not throwing anyone out. She left to think about how stupid I was. Elise stood. Fine, but I'm taking everything I bought for this place. Go for it. She tore through the apartment like a storm, took the blender, fair, the bathroom rug, odd, all the batteries from the remotes, petty. Then she tried taking my Xbox, claiming she'd contributed. You bought one game, FIFA 22, take that. I bought groceries you ate. That money could have gone to the Xbox. Even Margaret looked embarrassed. They left with her stuff in trash bags. She forgot boxes. As they exited, Elise turned. You'll regret this. No one else will deal with your dull ass. I'll take my chances. Update 3. The Marcus situation blew up spectacularly. After Elise's crew left, I thought it was over. Move on, done. Nope. Nate texted Monday. Dude, you gotta see this. He sent a link to Elise's Instagram story, a series of vague motivational quotes. Sometimes the garbage clears itself out, leveling up in every way, and my favorite, when he can't handle your shine. The last slide was her and Marcus at a fancy wine bar, captioned, fresh starts, better vibes. I didn't care. Good for her, right? But she'd tagged the location, a bar where my cousin Riley works as a bartender. Riley texted later, your ex is here with some guy. They're on a date, but she keeps talking about you. Weird, bro. Per Riley, Elise spent the night comparing Marcus to me. Ethan never took me to places like this. I did, she called it snooty. Ethan was intimidated by successful men. I earn more than Marcus. Ethan was too insecure to let me have guy friends. Never stopped her. Marcus looked increasingly uneasy. Riley said Marcus asked about her last relationship, and Elise ranted for 20 minutes about how I was emotionally abusive for replying to her post, showing him our old texts, including ones where I asked her to chip in for rent since she'd been living free for 6 months. Marcus left early, paid only for his drinks. Elise stayed, tried flirting with Riley, who told her he was my cousin. She bolted. The next day, Marcus messaged me on LinkedIn. LinkedIn! Hey man, sorry. I didn't know you two were still together when she came on to me. She said you'd been done for months. I'm not that guy. Thought you should know. She's been telling coworkers you were abusive, looking for a real man to protect her, just clearing the air. Good luck. I thanked him. Screenshot it. Then got petty. Posted a gym selfie, first post in 2 years, captioned, Single life feels good. Thanks for the push, at Elise May. She blocked me within the hour, but not before her sister Lauren DM'd me. That was uncalled for. Me. So was pretending to be single while we were together. She's going through a lot. Consequences aren't something you go through. They're something you earn. Update 4. Elise tried to move back in. Not kidding. Last Friday, I came home from work to find her outside my apartment with 2 suitcases, tears streaming. Security footage later showed she'd been there 2 hours. Ethan, please, I screwed up. Yep. Can we talk inside? We can talk here. She stood, trying to look composed despite smudged eyeliner. I got kicked out of Tara's. Her roommate came back early from abroad, and Marcus told everyone at work about our date. They're calling me a homewrecker. You literally were to your own home. I have nowhere to go. My mom's place is too small. Lauren lives with her boyfriend, and I miss us. You miss free rent. She snapped, yelling in the hallway, You owe me. I wasted 3 years on you. I decorated this place, made it a home. You can't just discard me. You discarded yourself when you posted you were single. My neighbor, Sam, poked his head out. Everything okay, Ethan? Yeah, just explaining to my ex why she can't move back in. Sam, a legend, said, Oh, the one cheating with that Marcus guy? My wife saw it all on Instagram. Elise turned red. I wasn't cheating, just exploring options. Sam, sure. He went back inside. The security desk called. Elise had told them she lived there and lost her key. When they called me to verify, I clarified. They sent someone to escort her out. As security arrived, she tried one last tactic. I'm pregnant, I laughed. No, you're not. How do you know? Because we haven't been intimate in 2 months. You were always too tired, or not in the mood, remember? The security guard stifled a grin as she was escorted out. She screamed, You'll never find anyone like me. That's the goal. An hour later, Margaret called. How dare you humiliate Elise like that? She showed up uninvited and lied about being pregnant. She's desperate. You've ruined her reputation. She did that herself. She needs a place to stay. Not my problem. Margaret hit me with, If you take her back, I'll cover her rent for 3 months. So you're paying me to date your daughter? Silence. That's really sad, Margaret. She hung up. Update 5. The complete meltdown and unexpected resolution. After the fake pregnancy stunt, I thought Elise would get the hint. Wrong. She started a video series on social media called Dating After Toxic Relationships, talking about recovering from narcissistic partners and spotting missed red flags. Her listed red flags: gets upset when you express your truth, aka posting you're single, and cuts you off from potential connections. My sister, Lila, found them and sent them to me. 200 views each, but Elise acted like she was the next big relationship guru. Then she added me to a group chat with her mom, dad, silent till now, sister, Tara, and 3 friends I barely knew. Her message: intervention for Ethan's commitment issues and emotional toxicity. Her dad, Thomas, started, Son, you need to step up. Me. I did. That's why I'm single. See, he's still hostile. Random friend. Ethan, Elise told us everything, the gaslighting, the control. I posted screenshots, her single post, Marcus's LinkedIn message, her trying to move back in. Then I left the group. Thomas called privately an hour later. I didn't know about the Instagram post. Margaret said you just attacked her online. I'm sorry, son. Elise gets this entitlement from her mom. Why do you think I work so much overtime? He hung up. The real finale came last week. I was at the grocery store in the snack aisle when I heard, Ethan. It was Tara, alone, looking drained. Elise is staying with me again, she said. She won't leave, won't get a job, just makes videos all day and complains about you. I can't handle it. Why tell me? Because I owe you an apology. She's been doing this for years. Every boyfriend. She posts flirty stuff, entertains other guys, then plays victim when they leave. I enabled it as her friend, but I'm done. She's planning to show up at your work next week with her mom to expose you to your boss. Thought you should know. Thanks for the heads up. She turned to leave, then added, That Marcus guy? He wasn't the first while you were together. There were at least 3 others she was texting, her backup plans. I wasn't shocked. Monday, I warned my boss in HR. Sure enough, Elise and Margaret showed up at reception, demanding to speak to my manager about my abusive behavior affecting my work. Security escorted them out. HR sent a cease and desist letter. Her video series stopped, likely because she got banned for harassment after I reported her for using my photo without permission in a red flags video. Last I heard via Nate, who worked with her, Elise was fired for missing too much work to make content. Margaret and Thomas are divorcing. Her enabling was the final straw. Tara kicked Elise out by changing the locks while she was gone. Marcus transferred to another office to dodge the drama. Lauren posted on social media about being disappointed in family members who won't own their actions. I'm thriving. Started dating Mia from my climbing gym. When we matched on a dating app, she said, "Just so you know, my relationship status is real across all platforms." I knew she was a keeper. The best part? Elise posted on Instagram last week a quote about rising from the ashes with a teary selfie captioned, "Single by choice, healing from pain, ready for my glow-up era." Someone commented, "Weren't you just begging your ex to take you back?" She deleted it. Sometimes the trash does take itself out, then tries sneaking back in, claiming it's pregnant, starting a video career, and getting your dad to divorce your mom. But at least she's authentically single now, just as she wanted. Good luck with that.